looking like Silent Hill out here. Waking up in the morning is bad. What's even worse is this. No. 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 Okay, I walked around to the front. It says the hours of operation start at 6, and it was just before 6. I'm hoping the scanner works. We'll see if I can get in. Oh, thank God. So that was kind of a scare, but I made it into the gym. So today is gonna be lots of squats. I wasn't expecting it. Someone else showed up to work out in the morning. I had my heavy music blaring, but I asked and they were cool with that, so I'm gonna keep it on. So yeah, it turns out the card lock, it doesn't work until right at 6 in the morning, which is good news because I was having a minor freak out. I was like, oh my God, of all days for my card not to work. It happens to be one where I'm the only one here in the morning, but thankfully it worked out. I got in. Now it's time to warm up for some squats. All right, so today is like a sort of 5x5 squat, sort of like what I was doing with deadlifts the other day, but there is no actual, well, there's stiff leg deadlifts, but there's no regular deadlifts. But one of the guys who made this program, Silent Mike, is doing like if you submit a video of one of the big lifts, he'll do a form check for you. So today I'm gonna add in some deadlifts at 70%. For 3 at 70 because that's what they want. Just because I've never had any sort of formal training or real form check besides just, you know, posting on forums like Reddit and asking for general advice and you know, just watching videos. Yeah, I've never twisted myself up or anything like that, but you know, I can always improve. And my deadlift in particular is the one lift, like, I know every one of my lifts needs work, but the deadlift is, you know, could probably do more work than everything else. So that's, I'm gonna add in some deadlifts today and get that out, and maybe it'll get reviewed, maybe not, let's see. Today's moving a bit slower than expected. I was hoping to hit the top of the rep ranges. I am using the top of the weight range, but reps are going a lot slower than they could be. So yeah, my range is 5 to 8 today. I'm just hitting 6. Maybe on the last ones I'll go for, you know, 7 or 8, but 6 is feeling comfortable. And I also want to do the deadlift after, which isn't a part of today, and it's a reasonably heavy one, so I don't want to be too gassed for that, I guess. I didn't eat anything this morning. Not that it's a good idea to eat a lot before you go to the gym, but last time I had like a little, like 50 grams of peanuts before going, just enough to have something in there. Today I didn't. I'm kind of feeling that. My stomach is churning a little bit. Not too bad, but it's just, you know, something I'd rather not experience at the gym. So, at least remember to bring the shin guards today. Look at this. It's not that bad, but it's like scabbing up from one session. Like I could wear just long socks like a lot of guys do. Part of it I think could be a form issue, that I'm maybe pulling it too close to my body when I'm repping. You know, whatever, for now. Throw on the old shin guards. I'm running a bit rushed for time. Setting up that deadlift took a little bit. longer than I would have liked, but whatever, I got the video done. Hopefully they review it. If not, whatever, I guess I pumped some extra deadlifts for the day. So I may end up going a bit lighter on these accessories and supersetting just so I get done everything before I have to get ready and get to work. I for sure got to, I'm just gonna do low reps, super low rest in between. So I'm just about out of time. Last exercise of the day, lat pull downs. Today was not bad. It took a lot longer than expected, mostly with the additional setup of the deadlift to get the form check video in. The squats did not feel good today. I think part of that was having nothing in my stomach. Other part could be difficulties of waking up in the morning and get going. But I did manage to at least get some over the minimum reps, and I was using the max of the weight range, so it wasn't like I was, you know, at the bottom of the weight range, bottom of the rep range and missing reps. And my rep quality was pretty good throughout. Some of the last reps were really hard going up, but I didn't really break down that bad in form, I don't think. Maybe when I watch it later I'll see that I really screwed up, but very flat pull downs. Kind of ripping through these really fast. I'm just gonna make sure the weight is low and then do extra to go to the top of the rep range just to get quality reps, so I'm not like rowing super hard with my body. So today I broke my streak of badly made muscle shirts. This is one of my band shirts. I figured I'd wear it because last workout was super cold in the morning. It took me forever to get it warmed up. So I figured I'd wear a full-on t-shirt today, but after really getting into it, I'm still sweating like crazy. Like in the afternoons when I come in, it's usually like 25 degrees right now. And this morning it was like 10 degrees, but once you sort of get up and get moving, it almost doesn't matter. I'm kind of overheating almost, but a good chunk of that is because I'm just ripping back and forth to my exercise so fast. Speaking of which, one thing I opted to do today is use this pen and paper to write down what set I'm on and what weight I'm using. I like to put it in my phone in a program, it's called FitPhone, just to, you know, track what you're doing. But it's sometimes hard to do it when you're working out, you know, changing music or changing the camera and then changing to the app to write it down. So doing it the good old-fashioned way. However, I am using this fancy, let's see if it actually shows up on here. I don't think it's gonna focus. Anyways, it's a NASA pen. I got this when I was down in Florida recording at Audio Hammer. They had a thing in the, we didn't actually get to make it out to the NASA center at all, but in the airport they had a gift shop and I had to get myself a space pen, write down my space notes. Alright, I'm running out. Alright, so that's that for today. It was kind of a bit rushed towards the end. I was just, you know, taking so much time getting set up. I think I suffered a little bit today because just not eating anything before I showed up turned out to be a bad idea. I'll make sure to just, you know, pack some peanuts or something the night before and put it in my bag, so even if I get to the gym I can munch on something. But beyond the suffering a bit, it was, you know, not bad. The volume was iffy. Well, it wasn't that bad to deal with, but anyways, thanks again for checking out my workout. Deuces.